was the night before Christmas, and inside this house lived a reviewer so short he was the size of a mouse.
The fuck you say?
Christmas was back again to bring more cheer, and TapChap wished to do something new this year.
I know!
He said with his voice full of joy.
I'll do a Christmas special everyone can enjoy.
He dashed on feet and made a break for upstairs, nearly knocking his brother out. But who the fuck cares? He entered his room and sat down on his chair, waiting for ideas to be found right there.
It has to be special, like no one has ever seen. No one can suspect it. What can it be?
He rose to feet and moved his ass like a fat man.
Excuse me?
Then an idea struck.
That's it. Batman!
Tap thought he was so smart, but in reality, he was nothing more than a worthless old fart.
I know what to do now. I'll write it up quick. But first, I'm gonna punch this annoying narrator right in his dick.
He walks quite quickly straight out of frame, and now I'm in excruciating pain. Seriously, fuck you, man.
Like, fuck. That rhyming was starting to piss me off.
Christmas!
Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas, guys! My name is TapChap and welcome to the TapChap Show Christmas Special. It's the best time of the year! Christmas! Who doesn't love Christmas? Probably people who like Halloween more than Christmas. Like Master J! Who you should check out, by the way. Link is in the description. Or next to my face. I love Christmas so much that I wanted to bring you, the lovely viewers at home, kind of a TapChap Show Christmas special, if you will. Shit. Ugh. So, let's get into the Christmas spirit with a little game I like to call Batman Arkham Origins.
The Arkham franchise is one of the best series of Batman games to come out in the last few years, starting with Arkham Asylum and leading up to an amazing sequel known as Arkham City. And Rocksteady, the geniuses behind the whole Arkham series, are the ones to thank for it. Warner Bros. Montreal noticed how many waves the Arkham games were making and decided that they wanted to create yet another game in the Arkham story. But instead of carrying on the plot from the previous games, they decided to pull a Hollywood and put together a prequel game and titled it Arkham Origins. The Arkham series is by far my most favourite Batman series. It's such a fun game franchise to play, which is why I hope to review all of the Arkham games, including Arkham Knight. Oh my god, it's so good! Now I know that Arkham Asylum was the first Arkham game in the franchise, but I want to review these games in chronological order in terms of story.
That's why I'm going to begin with Arkham Origins, because it's Christmas. Christmas. Because the game is set at Christmas. I love Christmas. What, you don't believe me that this game is set at Christmas? Just wait and I'll prove to you that this game is set at Christmas. Christmas. Who's a better character to talk about on Christmas Eve than Batman? Because Christmas isn't about family, presents, Jesus, or Cantaslaus. It's about Batman! Instead of leaving out cookies and milk, you leave a picture of his dead parents and wake up the next morning to find your fireplace drenched in Batman's tears of sorrow and despair. You can almost feel the magic of the holidays.
So where are we in terms of story? Well, if you're not the kid who eats paste at the back of the classroom, you'll be able to piece together that this is set before Arkham Asylum. Origins. Get it? We play as a younger Batman, heading out to stop a prison break that was started thanks to the mob boss known as Black Mask. He finally had enough of Batman shit and placed a rather huge bounty on his head, attracting not only mercenaries and hitmen, but also the attention of some supervillains, who decide to head to Gotham on Christmas Eve to take advantage of the chaos to launch nefarious schemes and shit.
Ah, but see, it's set at Christmas. Like it is now. So...
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Batman, now enraged that these butt monkeys aren't in the Christmas spirit, rushes off to Gotham City to beat it into them. Batman finally reaches Blackgate Prison where all hell is breaking loose. The prison is used as a kind of tutorial level. As you run through the level, you get an idea of how the controls and how some of Batman's gadgets work and all that jazz. It's not so simple that it makes you feel like you've only got 2 brain cells. It pads it out very well and helps get the plot of the game rolling. It's even in this level where we get our first boss fight against Killer Croc. And I mean literally the first boss fight with him. Moments before was when Batman first sees Killer Croc, and like the badass he is, he's barely fazed by him. I've seen worse. I watched my parents get murdered right in front of me. I'm psychologically damaged. I have to give the game this. The boss fights are actually really good. Even for this first one, it's really fun to play. Well, yes, it's rather simple, but what do you expect from a first boss fight? What you have to do is wait for Killer Croc to charge at you, then tap the A or the X button to hop over the overgrown Gucci purse and watch him run right into these gas canisters. Then to do the most damage possible, you throw your batarangs at him when he picks up these gas cylinders to blow them up and hurt him more. Repeat this 2 to 3 more times and boom, you're done. Did you notice my pun? I'm sorry. It's during this cutscene where we see that Batman may have just been a little bit more brutal in his early years.
Your boss, where's he going?
Wait till Black Mask's assassins get through with you.
What assassin?
Oh, Jesus, Bruce. I know he's being a bit of a croc.
Oh, still got it.
But do you really have to punch the fucker after every question? Do you do that for every question you ask?
Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man! The cops finally catch up to them and surround Batman. Caught in a corner, he does the most logical thing. Commit suicide! Nah, just fucking with you. He gets away. It's from this point on where we get to the best part of this game. Gotham City. Arkham Origins was the first Arkham game to allow the player to free roam around Gotham City. And I'll just say, it's incredible. Before Arkham Knight, Origins had the biggest map to roam around in. Rocksteady did allow you to roam around Arkham City in, well, Arkham City, but I think this area of Gotham is just slightly larger. Now, obviously you can't roam everywhere in Gotham, as the game limits you to a small area, but let me just say, from the little area of Gotham we do see, it looks great, even for a last-gen game. Aesthetically, the game portrays the city much like how we see it in the comics or even some of the animated movies. From the dark-lit city and dull grey buildings in the sky, to the detailed and gritty streets below, Gotham just looks like Gotham should. Warner Brothers did their research and worked to the best of their ability to mimic Rocksteady's art style. If you just put the game on and handed somebody the controller, I don't think they would notice that this game was done by another developer. The city isn't all dead either. As you roam around and explore, you'll hear thugs around the area talking over the radio, having conversations about Gotham, what they're up to, and even Batman himself. You may also get random occurrences of petty crimes happening around the area. An arrow will appear on screen and will lead you to someone getting mugged in an alley or something, and you have the choice to stop what you're doing and bring the
Justice!
It's not Santa you should be worried about tonight, children. It's Batman! Feliz Navidad, assholes. Whee! Now, I know this was done in Arkham City, but hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Graphically, the game looks really nice. It was the best looking Arkham game on the last gen consoles. Textures are nice and crisp, with wonderful detail, even on my mid-range PC. Models all look very detailed, especially Batman. Look at that armor plating! Also, look, snow! Having it snow all over Gotham helps to brighten the city up just a little bit, with little splashes of Christmas decorations and Christmas lights here and there.
Oh, it's so nice.
It's got such a Christmas feeling, and I love it. I also love how Batman's boot prints are left in the snow as he walks.
Wow, next gen 10 out of 10 IGN.
There, I did that joke. Can I have a cookie now? Graphics are nice and all, but if you know anything about the Arkham games, you know that gameplay is the best part about them. Especially the combat system. Arkham Asylum was the game that changed the idea of third-person action-adventure combat for everyone. Rocksteady put together such an amazing and innovative fighting system that nearly all third-person adventure games to come out after it tried to copy or nearly rip it off directly. What makes it stand out most is the ability to fight multiple enemies all at once.
It's like being Bruce Lee in a banana suit.
Wait. The fighting itself is pretty simplistic. All you have to do is mash the extra square button to attack, and that gets the job done. And Batman will fly left, right, and center depending on what enemy you're pointing at. Look at him go! So majestic. It's like a swan in a banana suit. Oh, fuck it. However, it's when enemies attack when it gets interesting. Whenever they're about to hit you, this blue icon appears over their heads. This is your indication to press the Y or triangle button. If done in time, Batman will do a sick counter move and will prevent the scrotum soldiers from hitting you. And seeing how Arkham Origins was the third game in the franchise, the combat system has had quite some time to be tweaked and perfected. There are times when 2 or 3 goons try to attack Batman at once, but they are easily dealt with by tapping the counter button to the corresponding amount of thugs attacking. Meaning, if they are 2 thugs trying to kick your shit in at the same time, you simply tap the counter button twice to counter them both. This is definitely the best part of the Arkham games. You really do feel like you're Batman. You are the Dark Knight, this unstoppable beast. And with Batman's various gadgets that you can include in combat, you've got so many ways to deal with enemies. You can stun these fools with Batman's Batarang, use his Batclaw to drag the silly bitch farts towards you and then shatter their ribs with all the Christmas cheer. But the one new gadget that takes the spotlight in this game is the shock gloves, which you get from this lovely fellow, the Electrocutioner.
I'ma kill you. Then I'm gonna jumpstart your heart. And kill you again.
Well, fuck me. This guy means business. It's gonna take all my skill that I've learned over the last 3 Arkham games to take out this guy. Well, alright then.
You okay, buddy? You want some Tic Tacs? This was one of the funniest boss fights I have ever witnessed. Yeah, this Electro pussy thought he could take on Batman? Go fuck yourself. But we do pick up these shock gloves, which do exactly what you think it does. That's right. It makes delicious smoothies. Actually, it uses electricity to take out thugs non-lethally. As you fight, this bar begins to fill. When it's all ready to go, Batman activates the gloves and does something shocking. Exits on your left. Please stop by the concession stand on your way out. The gloves are so powerful that they take out most goons in one hit, making Batman even more OP and badass. You've got so many other combinations at your disposal. You never feel confined to one way of dealing with thugs, making sure that combat never feels stale, which is great. These gadgets are not only used for combat though, cause that'd be a fucking waste. Now, you can use these gadgets all over the small area of Gotham City. Batman has this grapple that enables him to climb buildings like Spider-Man. Fuck, wrong universe. Who else climbs walls? Jesus? I don't know. But what's a Batman that can't glide? By holding the A or X button while running near a ledge or in the air, Batman will open his cape and begin to glide. And with the ability to dive bomb, you can pick up speed, pull up, and glide higher, faster, and further. Batman can also use his grapnel upgrade on his grapple, which gives him a speed boost while zipping up a building, allowing him to get some sick air, bruh! Also, like previous games, you can gather XP points to upgrade Batman's gear, like his suit's ability to deal with melee and bullet damage. It's really hard to not talk about things that everyone already knows about. I mean, the game franchise has been out for years, and I'm sure everyone already knows all this, but
Fuck it.
we've seen some brawling gameplay, we've seen some free roam gameplay, now we gotta look at the Predator gameplay. Most missions in this game will have you enter a building to complete an objective. Eventually you'll end up reaching a large room with thugs roaming around. It's here where we can use Batman's stealth skills to bring
Justice.
the best way to deal with goons is to stay up above them, find a good vantage point and use detective vision. For anyone who doesn't know, detective vision is a mode that helps Batman pick out objectives, items like Riddler trophies, and will show you grates to hide and to sneak up on goons, or breakable walls that you can blow up using Batman's explosive gel. If one or more goons are standing in front of the wall, you can detonate it and take them all down. It can even see through walls, giving you this cool X-ray vision kind of thing to help you keep an eye on each thug. So you pretty much have to think about what's the best way to deal with them. Some goons may have guns, some of them may have shields, all of which you have to think tactically in order to take them down properly. Batman can use silent takedowns from behind if you sneak up behind them by crouching using the right trigger or R2. Once you're close enough,
Shh, it's okay. Don't fight it. It's fine to soil yourself. Happens to the best of us.
but the best takedown is the aerial takedown. You pretty much sit on a perch above these dookie sacks. Once they're underneath you, you swoop down and scoop them up, and then leave them dangling from a rope.
Because that's how Batman rolls, biatch.
It's a perfect representation of Batman in the comics or the animated movies. Anything done there can be done here, and it's so
Excellent.
all the ways to take these dudes down, and they're all non-lethal, because Batman has never killed anyone. Except this guy. I'm sure he's alright. Other than the killer gameplay in this franchise, what else is top tier? The voice acting. The voice acting in this game is really freaking good. A lot of people actually hate the voice acting in this game. Why? Well, usually they say things along the lines of,
"Oh my god, Kevin Conroy isn't Batman. Why does this game exist? And Mark Hamill isn't the Joker. Way to twist my nipples and rustle my jimmies, Warner Brothers."
Shut the Fudge Factory down!
Roger Craig Smith puts on the cowl for this game, and you know what? He's perfectly fine as Batman. His voice has that deep gruffness and testosterone-filled awesomeness like Kevin Conroy. He does a very good job. It's not like you can't take him seriously. Trust me, I'm sure there are worse voice actors out there. I can't understand why people get so upset. You get the feeling that some of the fans of the Arkham franchise will call any voice actor shit unless it's Kevin Conroy. At least Roger Craig Smith sounds like a Batman. And you have to remember, this is a prequel game, which means Batman's voice would be at least a little bit different. I mean, come on, your voice wasn't the same years ago. I mean, how weird would that look?
Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches. Well, hey there, little Timmy. How are you doing today, you little scamp? Yo, what's up, man? You got those animal crackers for me? Damn, I just shit myself.
It would look really fucking odd. But the biggest voice actor change that got everybody's panties in a twist was Troy Baker as the Joker. Sweet crispy Christ, I have not seen so many people getting pissed off over something so small. Troy Baker is an amazing voice actor. He has got talent a person can only dream of having. Don't get me wrong, Mark Hamill is a legend. He is the ultimate Joker voice. But I think that Troy Baker nailed his character in this game. He sounds nearly identical to Mark Hamill anyway, and he has the same level of charisma and passion for the role, and his acting was top notch. The Joker is a very hard character and impression to pull off, and he did it insanely well. Plus, it's not like they pull some random newbie voice actor in to attempt Joker. They still put a lot of thought into the casting, and again, much like Roger Craig Smith's Batman, this Joker is younger as well, so his voice would be slightly different. But even then, Troy Baker gets it pretty fucking close to Hamill's Joker, so there's no need to get so angry!
Okay, sorry. Rant over. It's okay, Tap. It's Christmas. Happiness, joy, and goodwill to all Batman. Yeah.
The voice acting for everyone in Arkham Origins is pretty top notch. Not a single actor in this game gives a bad performance. Well, at least in my opinion anyway. Every line is well acted and nothing ever seems to fall flat.
Especially Joker, it's Troy Baker.
I guess the real question is, was there anything really wrong with this game?
Well, other than frame rate dropping at times, it was still just fine. Although that could have been down to my machine rather than the game itself. There were a few times where I noticed that during some of the bigger brawls, the combat system does seem to be a tad bit under-responsive at times, but like I said, I have no idea if it's the machine, the controller I used,
Or maybe I'm just slow.
I choose the latter.
And that's really all I can say about Batman Arkham Origins. Was it as bad as everyone says? No, not in the slightest. I can see that Arkham Origins is very similar, dare I say, nearly exact as Arkham City, but is that a bad thing? No, not really. Everyone seems to consider Arkham City to be the best Batman Arkham game, so what's the problem? I know nowadays all games need some kind of innovation to stay up on top, but think of it this way. If Arkham Origins was never created, Rocksteady would never have the amount of development time for Arkham Knight. Didn't think about that, did you? No. You didn't. But in conclusion, I think Batman Arkham Origins is perfectly fine. If you're looking for an interesting look back at the beginning of Batman's career, then this is the game for you. A lot of the villains that you see in this game is pretty much Batman's first time even meeting them, especially the Joker. And if you want to see that, this game is definitely worth the playthrough. Plus Troy Baker is awesome. If you're a big fan of the Arkham series, I say go out and buy it and just fill out your collection. I mean, you don't have to play it, but hey, it looks nice on the shelf, right? Anyone? Okay. Guess I'm alone then. Like I am for Christmas. Well, this was a fun Christmas special, right? I hope you're all dreaming of a joyous Christmas. You know what I'm dreaming of? I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children, listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Thank you all for supporting me and the TapChap Show over this past year. It's been quite an interesting one, alright. I think I've progressed as a content creator, and it's you lovely people at home watching this on a PC, smartphone or a tablet device that have helped me and my channel grow this much. I've had a blast doing this, and I've met some incredible people that is going to be amazing to work with in the future. And with that, folks, I say thank you all once again. Here's hoping for a great new year full of happiness and positivity. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from the TapChap Show.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It is TapChap here, and thank you so much for sitting through this probably horrendous Christmas special. Had nothing to do with Christmas, focused more on Batman, but there was snow and lights and there was Christmas music in there. It was set at Christmas, so it counts, damn it. I apologize if the script was a little bit all over the place. I'd started working on it early December, but I had a lot of college assignments that kind of got in the way and slowed things down a bit. So I was in a bit of a slight rush trying to get this script finished and the video out in time. But what are you gonna do? I want to thank my good buddy Kevin for being the awesome narrator at the start of this video. His golden voice being the perfect match for this narrator. Link to his channel is in the description. And also, as previously stated in this video, gotta give a shout out to Master J. He does some really good stuff. I suggest you head over there and give him some love. If you enjoyed this video and want to keep up to date on the latest TapChap Show content, then how about you click that subscribe button, give this video a like, and share it with your friends. Thank you all again for supporting me over this year. It has been absolutely amazing. I want to thank all my friends for being there and helping me through all these videos, giving me feedback, and enjoying my content as much as I enjoy making it. New videos will be coming your way starting this January. Thank you all for watching, have a Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. Bye bye!